Hello everyone. Welcome back for another Across the Waves. This is where Vicki and I take a theme, an idea, a product, and we share ideas with you all month long. This month we're playing with dots and or stripes. So I have a dot for you today. I am using the Altenew paint and stamp butterflies, using just the sentiment, sending you a flutter of joy. So I wanted to use that from Carte Bella Flower Garden. I have chosen these 3 pieces of paper. For my layers, I have a pink layer, a light pink layer, a moss or sage kind of color green. I have a white background panel, and my card base is pink. So let's get our pieces put together. Oh, I used the 2-inch punch and punched out my flower, and I used the 2 and the 1/4 inch punch to punch out my layer for my flower. All right, and I'm going to be using some Altenew Berrylicious ink. So let's get our card put together. I'm going to turn all of these over so I can just put my tape runner on the back of all of them. And then all I have to do is stick it down. So let's start with this one first. And I've used a slight border, unless I cut it crooked. No, it must have been me. Whew. I was a little worried I'd cut it crooked. All right. There's that one. Isn't this pretty paper? I got it on sale. I'm telling you, if Echo Park has a sale, and they have one going on right now, you can get a whole collection for like $7.50. That's a lot. This is the one that I got, Flower Garden. And as you see, it has one sheet of all these papers. Now, this is the front, this is the back, or it's mixed in there type thing. But then you get also a sticker sheet that has this on it. And I'm telling you, the sale that I did is if you bought 10 packages, you got them for $5 a piece. And this is good quality paper. I was very surprised. I took a chance, but very pleased. Okay, next thing I need is my card base. So you might want to check them out. It's under Echo Park, but this brand is Carte Bella. I just recently got some Echo Park paper. I haven't played with it. I got it for Christmas, so we'll see how that is. All right. All right, so this is going to go on here. And I usually open up my card base and put this down, and I didn't the last time I put my card on upside down. So I've learned my lesson. All right, I think what I'm going to do is, okay. Where'd my butterfly go? Did it stick to the back of this? Yep, there it is. I was a little worried there. Okay, this goes on next. This is an old piece. I have no idea, but I love this color. I would love to find some more, and I'm trying to decide. I want it up some. There. All right. This I'm going to put on with foam adhesives. So let me get this on. And I'm going to put one in the middle so it doesn't cave in on me. Let me get my backs off. I'm sorry about that. My dog's on the sun porch and she probably sees the squirrel. All right. I'm surprised the one that I have up here isn't barking. All right, I'm gonna put that there. This goes on next, and I'm gonna put it on with dimensionals also. I love using foam adhesives. So much fun. I'm just gonna put 2. All right, there's this and this. All right, now I'm gonna put this one on like so, versus a square, because I want some interest. There. Now I need my sentiment, so I'm gonna pull this out. And now I'm gonna lay this flat, because if it doesn't, all right, there. Give it a few seconds to transfer. And I need some gems. Let me find, where's my gems? I've got some pink ones here. Let's see. Do I have anything that might be close to that? Or even the light pink? It's off just slightly. It would work if I don't have anything else. You would think with all these pink ones, I would have plenty. Ooh, I want those. I am into sparkle. All right, now I gotta pick up all of this. I took all my gems, cut them apart, and put them in pockets like this by color. So I have all my red, all my pink, all my yellow, all my blue, and all of them all the way. Oops, one came off on me. Not certain which one it is, but it's okay. And it's so much easier because now I just pull out the pocket to see what color I have that will work. And I really like it. I'm using my gems more because before I had to search through everyone because they had them in colors. Sometimes you get a whole package of them, but you know, a lot of times it's not. All right. This one came off, so I'm going to stick it back down, because if I don't, it will come off in the package. All right, there we go. I looked, I thought for a minute, I thought, oh no, I put the one I wanted to use back inside. All right, I'm gonna take this one off and just put it in the trash because it's stuck to me. All right, now let's get, all right, this, some of these are on really heavy duty plastic, and I can't get it off unless I bend it and then slide my pokey tool underneath, and it comes off easy that way, and it's stuck to my pokey tool. And I'm into, lately I've been doing, ooh, that's too high up. Good thing I didn't stick it down. There. I'm following the arc of the circle. I've been, I don't know, how do you say it? Doing different things with the gems. Instead of sprinkling them all over the card I did yesterday, I had 3 in a row there, 2 underneath. So now I'm going to do another one there. And there's today's card with dots. And I shopped my stash and I found a flower similar to the one on the front that I used to stamp the inside of my card in my envelope. I used the same ink as this, but I did a second generation stamping for a lighter color. I hope you enjoyed today's idea. Make sure you head on over to Vicky's channel, the link is below, and check out what she has for you. Thanks for visiting. Have a sensational Sunday. Bye.